Hello students, today we are doing ICSE Understanding Mathematics Class 8. We will do exercise 18.1 which is a chapter of mensuration. So let's start with the sum. Today we are doing the sums of class 8 from the book Understanding Mathematics. Exercise 18.1. Sum number 1. It is a chapter of mensuration. Before doing mensuration, you should know about the figures and their formulas. So let's read the sum first. The length and breadth of a rectangular field are in the ratio 9:5. If the area of the field is 14,580 square meter, find the cost of surrounding the field with a fence at the rate of 3.25 per meter. Let us draw the figure first. The rectangular field, okay? So, the shape of the field is rectangle. If it is my rectangle, this is the length, this is the breadth. Now, the length and breadth is not given, but length and breadth ratio is given 9:5. So, let's write ratio of length and breadth. Length and breadth is 9:5. If length is 9 part and breadth is 5 part, we can write let the length be 9x. We don't know. It can be mean 9, this is 9:5. So I can write 9x. Why? It can be 18, it can be 27. Mean I can multiply 9 with any other number. X mean it can be 9 into 1, 9. It can be 9 into 2, 18. It can be 9 into 3, 27. We don't know the number of the length. Measurement is unknown. So, we will consider it as let the length be 9x meter. Similarly, we can write the breadth is also unknown. So, we will write breadth be 5x meter. Next, we have to check that in the sum, what is mentioned. It is mentioned if the area of the field is 14,580 square meter. It means area is mentioned. And area of a rectangle formula, area of rectangle, what is the formula? From class 5 onwards, you all are learning. Now you are in class 8, you should know the formula. Area of a rectangle is length into breadth. We don't know the length. We have assumed it as 9x. We don't know the breadth, so we have assumed it as 5x. So, if you multiply 9 5s are 45, x into x, x square. So, by assuming 9x and 5x, we have got the area of the rectangle is 45x square. Now, area is given here 14,580. So, by assuming x, we are getting the area is this one. And in the question, it is mentioned 14,580. So, we can write according to the problem or according to the condition, 45x square equal to 14,580 because this is actual area which is mentioned in the question. By assuming the length and breadth by x, 9x and 5x, we have got the area is 45x square. So, we will write 45x square. I am writing x square here. 14,580. This 445 is changing the side. So, multiplication. Here it was by multiplied. When it is coming on the right hand side, we will write by 45. Now, we will do normal cancellation. By 5, 9. By 5, 5 2s are 10. 4, 5, 5 9s are 45, 5 1s are 5, 3 0, 5 6 are 30. Now we have to check that it can be divided by 9 or not. So, let's see it can be divided by 9 or not. So, if we divide 2916 by 9, it will be 324. So x square equal to how much we have got? 324. If it is 324, now we have to see that x square, so we will write 324 is a root over of 18. So we will write 18 square. Square square remove, x equal to 18. So what we have assumed as x? We have assumed length is 9x, breadth is 5x. So x is how much? 18. So we can write my length is how much it was? 9x. So 9 into 18. And what is the breadth? We have got the breadth 5x mean 5 into 18. So 9 into 18, how much we have to find out? So 9 into 18, 162 meter. Similarly, we have to write 18 into 5 is how much? We know that it is 90 meter. So length is my 162 meter, breadth is my 90 meter. But in the question it is said that find the cost of surrounding the field with the fence at the rate of 3.25 meter. See, when you are fencing any field, if you are fencing any field, what you have to find out? Area or perimeter? Definitely perimeter, because we do the fencing around the field. So we have to find out the perimeter. What is the formula of the perimeter? We know that perimeter means 2 into perimeter equal to 2 into length plus breadth. 2 I have written, length we have got 162, breadth is 90. So 2 into 2, 9 plus 6, 15, 5 carry 1, 252. 2 2 is a 4, 5 2 is a 10, 0 carry 1, 504 meter. So what is the area? Sorry, not area but perimeter. What is the perimeter of the rectangle? 504 meter. So if the total perimeter is 504 per meter square 3.25, then 504 meter will cost how much? 1 meter cost 3.25. So 504 meter will cost how much? So we will write 1 meter cost rupees 3.25. So 504 meter will cost 504 into 3.25. We will do the multiplication and write. So what is answer? 1638. So total cost how much? 1638. This is the way we have to do sum number 1. Now number 2. A rectangle is 16 meter by 9 meter. Let me draw the rectangle. This is the rectangle. 16 meter by 9 meter. So length is mentioned 16 meter, breadth is mentioned 9 meter. Now we have what we have to find out. Find what to find? A side of the square whose area equal to the area of the rectangle. So we don't know the area of this rectangle. We have to make the square whose area will be equal to the area of this rectangle. So the area of the rectangle and this area of the square will be equal. So how can we find out what is the area of this rectangle? So area of the rectangle we need to find out. Definitely area of the rectangle. What is the formula area of the rectangle? Yes, you know, length into breadth. What is the length? 16. What is the breadth? 9. When we are finding out the area, always write the unit square unit. Mean here it is meter, means square meter. So length into breadth. 16 into 9. 16 into 9 is how much? 144 square meter. Now, what is the next question it is said? What is the statement? The area of the rectangle and this area of the square is equal. So we have to write that area of the rectangle equal to area of the square. So if the area of the rectangle is 144, area of the square will also be 144, equal to 144 square meter. We have to find the side of the square. We don't know each side of the square is how much. Let it consider as A. So each side of the square, A meter. If it is A, what is the formula of the area of a square? Area of square is how much? A square, side square. Always remember, area of a square is area formula what? Side square. Here is length into breadth, here also length into breadth. But as all the sides are equal, so for example, if it is A, so length into breadth means A into A will be A square. So we write side square. But we have got the area is how much? 144. So we can write that A square equal to 144. A square equal to 12 square. So A equal to 12. So each side of the square equal to 12 meter. By how much does the perimeter of the rectangle exceeds the perimeter of the square? What is the perimeter of this rectangle and what is the perimeter of the square? We have to find out. By reading the question, we can understand definitely the perimeter of rectangle is larger or greater than the perimeter of the square. But we don't know by how much it exceeds. So for that, what we need to do? Definitely you need to find out the perimeter. So rectangle perimeter. What is the formula of the perimeter of a rectangle? Rectangle's perimeter is how much? 2 into length plus breadth. 2 into length plus breadth. So if it is 2, what is my length? We know 16 meters. So let's write. What is the breadth? 9 meter. 2 into 6 and 9, 15, 5 carry 1, 1, 1, 2. 6, 9, 15, 5 carry 1, 1, 1 to 25. So what is the perimeter of the rectangle? 50 meter. Now what is the perimeter of a square? Perimeter of square is how much? That also we have to find out. 4 into side. Perimeter means addition of 4 sides. So each side, if it is 12 meter, how many sides are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to multiply by 4. It is coming 48 meter. So what is the difference? A perimeter of a rectangle is 50 meter. Perimeter of the square is 48 meter. So the perimeter of rectangle exceed the perimeter of the square by how much? 50 minus 48 equals to by 2 meter. This is done. Okay, so by how much meter the perimeter of a rectangle exceeds the perimeter of the square? By 2 meter it exceeds. Hope you understood number 2. Now let's do number 3. Number 3. Two adjacent sides of a parallelogram are 24 centimeter and 18 centimeter. These are the sides of a parallelogram, two adjacent sides. We know that opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. So one side is 24 centimeter, adjacent to this is 18. So we have written 24 and 18 centimeter. The distance between two longer sides, if this is my 24, definitely the opposite side will be 24. And the distance between these two is 12 centimeter. What we have to find out? We have to find out the distance between the shorter side. We have to find the distance between these two shorter side. So before that, what we have to do, we have to find out the area of this parallelogram. So let's write area of the parallelogram. Area of the parallelogram is how much? What we know? Base into height. Area of a parallelogram formula is base into height. If I consider this is my base, what is my base? 24. So let's write. Then this will become my height. the distance between two opposite sides, is the height. So what is the height? 12. Don't forget to write square centimeter. So now we have to write that what is the total. 24 into 12 is how much? And then we have to do. So 24 into 12 is how much? 288 square centimeter. So we have got the area of this parallelogram. Now, I'll just do little reverse. What I'll do is that I will draw the shorter side here and the longer side here. This is my 24. This is my 24. Shorter side is 18. This is also 18. Now I have to find out the distance between this shorter side. We don't know the distance. We know the formula that now I have to consider this as my base. If I consider this as my base, what is the base? 18 is my base. What is the height? We don't know. We will write into h. Base into height is how much? Area. What is the area of this parallelogram we have got? 288. So, how can we find out the height? Height equal to 288 by 18. Why by 18 I did? Because this 18 here is as multiplication. When it is changing the sign from left to right, we will do division. So 288 divided by 18 is 16. So what is the distance? The distance between two shortest sides is 16 centimeter. Number 3 we have done. In the next part, we will start from number 4. Till then, bye bye and thank you for watching.